All right. LDWMMAC, this is your boy, the Coach Live on the Coach Show, Live. Okay, folks. I had a subscriber in the comment section pretty much, bring up the question, who does Mackenzie Dern fight now? Like, what matchups are we going to see in the strawweight division that's going to be worthwhile? You know what? I asked myself the exact same question. I'm like, who? Because I'm going to be honest, okay? I understand why Zhang Weili left the division, or I understand why she's trying to go up, to challenge herself. I got no problem with Zhang Weili challenging herself, trying to be great, okay? No problem with that. Now, the one problem that I did have with her moving into 125 pounds is that there are a lot of the other fighters who've been working their ass off in that division, and they're not getting their opportunity. And she's able to just come to the division and just get a title shot automatically. Now, I know why. Okay, please don't start, oh man, so you hating on it. Just shut the hell up, okay? I know that this is a money thing. It's money. I get that piece. And I see why the UFC will want to drive this fight, okay? Even though the UFC, they're not really promoting and pushing this fight like they're supposed to. They not, y'all. I mean, guys, us, the WMMA universe, we're the one pushing and promoting this fight. Most of us, okay? But the Zhang Weili and Valentina Shevchenko fight, that's a fight that has to happen, okay? The fans been wanting that fight, okay? Like for over 5 years, Valentina and Zhang Weili fans been wanting that fight. That fight's unavoidable, okay? It's inevitable. That fight has to happen, okay? Just what it is. So I get why the UFC is going to automatically give Zhang Weili a title shot. They have to, okay? They 100%, 1,000. They got to give this woman a title shot. They just have to, okay? And she got to go in there, and she got to get her ass whooped by Valentina. But here's the thing, though. I'm going to be honest, y'all. I don't like where the strawweight division is headed. I just don't. I don't like it. I think Zhang Weili will probably be a better champion than Mackenzie Dern. Now, I mean, I won't lie. In between fights, you look at Mackenzie Dern in between fights. I mean, yeah, she is nice to look at. From the waist down. But if we talking about who can fight, like who can actually dominate that division, ever since Rose Namajunas left that strawweight division, Zhang Weili has been running a terror through that damn division. Like, I'm going to pretty much go ahead and be safe to say that since Rose Namajunas left the strawweight division, Zhang Weili has cleaned it out, okay? Nobody in that division is beating Zhang Weili. Nobody. And if we can go and look at this, no. And they moved Zhang Weili down. I mean, they moved it to the number one contender, which she never lost her belt. She had to give up the belt, which I think was stupid. I think she should have, deserved to keep her belt and let them fight for an interim belt until Zhang Weili comes back to the division. See, I don't mind because Zhang Weili is a fighting champion, and she's not going to run from a fight. She's not going to duck a fight. So I felt like Zhang Weili should have been able to keep her title. Okay, it pisses me off that Mackenzie Dern, the fact that she's got the belt is pissing me off. Okay, the fact that Mackenzie Dern has that damn belt around her waist, it's pissing me off. Because Zhang Weili never lost that belt. She never lost that belt in the ring, in the octagon. And I think Zhang Weili should have been allowed to keep the belt. She should have been allowed to be a possible champ if she wanted to be. If she could beat Valentina Shevchenko, which, I mean, she's not going to do it. Okay? I'd rather have Zhang Weili as a champion. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'd much rather have her as a champion because she's going to fight and defend that belt. She's not going to, make a bunch of excuses and, put a bunch of roadblocks in there and, pulling out of fights. Zhang Weili, pretty much, even if she's 70%, she's going to go to that fight. But that's okay. When Zhang Weili gets her ass whooped by Valentina, she's going to come back to the strawweight division and she's going to reclaim her belt. If anybody in this damn division holding that belt, you better believe that Zhang Weili going to come in there and whoop the hell out of them. I mean, she's going to whoop their ass. There's just nobody in the division. Come on, find somebody in this division you think can beat her. Okay, she ran through Tatiana Suarez. Verna Janejandrova, she too one-dimensional. Yan Xiaonan, she ran through Yan Xiaonan. Amanda Lemos can't deal with her. Okay, we know Loopy ain't whooping no Zhang Weili. Okay, I want to see that fight just to see Loopy get her ass whooped. Okay, Tabitha Ricci fine as hell, but she definitely ain't beating no Zhang Weili. It's just not gonna happen. Zhang Weili already split Jessica Andrade wig. I'm talking about she split that wig, beat Jessica up like she was in a damn street fight. Do y'all really think Jillian Robinson gonna do the job? Amanda Ebers, y'all think she gonna do the job? Angela Overkill Hill, she too damn old, she ain't doing that. Tisha Torres, hell no. Hell no. Tisha Torres still trying to get away from Rocky Pennington, chasing him around the house and stuff. Folks, the list goes on and on. Nobody's beating Zhang Weili. Look, I'll even take a 45-year-old Zhang Weili. If she turned 45, she could still whoop the people ass that's in this division currently. She can still whoop the ass. It's just not going to happen. Okay? So I guess Mackenzie Dern, you can hold on to that belt for as long as you want to. But when Zhang Weili decides to come back to that division, when she does, she's going to take that belt back. And moreover, the UFC, they're going to give her an immediate title shot, which I'm going to agree with that. I will 100% when Zhang Weili, she gets her ass whooped by Valentina. And if Zhang Weili wants to come back to her division, which she's ruling, to get a title shot, I have no problem with her getting an immediate title shot, and I think she should. Because she's cleaned out the damn division, okay? I'm sorry, you get somebody to clean out a division. No, they get a title shot. They get their title shot. She deserves her title shot, damn it, she didn't lose it. Okay? And seeing Mackenzie Dern get beat up, I mean, it's kind of entertaining. It is. It is kind of entertaining. And y'all know, and I know, she ain't touching Zhang Weili. But what fight could they make? I mean, I feel like, okay, can Tatiana Suarez get her rematch? I mean, can she get another crack at the title? I feel like if Tatiana Suarez, if she fights Mackenzie Dern, Tatiana Suarez will be the champ. She'll be the champ. Now, who do I think will give Zhang Weili who will I think give Zhang Weili the toughest fight? I'll be honest. When she fought Yan Xiaonan gave her a hell of a fight. It was a tough fight. And to me, Yan Xiaonan, she's not even the most skillful out of all these strawweights. But she's the toughest. Okay, Yan Xiaonan, she's tough. She is tough and she keeps coming. And that'll be an entertaining fight. It'll be an entertaining fight. Mackenzie Dern, she's too one-dimensional. She's not going to keep the belt long. She's not. I mean, somebody said Yasmin Lucindo. I mean, folks, I don't want to see the damn fight. If I really want to see a fight, I want to see Mackenzie Dern versus Tatiana Suarez or Yan Xiaonan. I can deal with that one. Okay? I don't want to see Amanda Lemos. Amanda Lemos, she get in there, she try to throw these little roundhouse punches, then she gasses out. I don't want to see that shit. Okay? I don't want to see Tabitha Ricci. She gets embarrassed. Okay? She'll probably get her neck broke or cranked out. I don't want to see that either. Okay? I'm sorry. I got to say this, y'all. I got to say this. And I'm finna make the Weili fans happy. Folks, we need to start pressuring Zhang Weili to come back to the strawweight division.